Hello. So today I'll be sharing about scholarship application, especially for a master's degree. Basically, I'm just gonna share, some basic random stuff about whether it's hard to apply for scholarships or whether it's easy for this scholarship application and whatnot. So, as you guys know, I've just recently completed my bachelor's degree studies back in December in 2020. Yeah, now it's 2021. Yeah, so I just finished my bachelor's degree. So I am actually looking forward for master's degree this year. I do actually hope that I would get a scholarship as well because I've been studying for free, so I'm not gonna pay for for my further studies, although I want it. But actually, I don't actually want to actually fully like have a passion to pursue my master's degree, but it's just that there's some goal that I have not yet achieved, which is to study overseas and being an international student. And overseas, I mean at a four seasons country. And I just want to achieve that as a student. So that's what drives me to apply for master's degree scholarship application actually, because initially I didn't want to pursue master's study, and even if I want to pursue it in something else which is no relation to engineering, because engineering is hard, it's so difficult. I don't think I would want to experience it again. But then when I come across to these scholarship application requirements, and I did my research and I did all the anything that is necessary, I do it you know like, yeah, search for the requirements, search for the scholarships and what not. And then I found out that with my degree, with the bachelor degree that I have now, I can only pursue my study in master's degree that is related to engineering, or I can do in MBA, or business kind of thing, or project management and all that. And I I figured that it's not of my interest, because I already told myself that I don't want to repeat my bachelor's degree's life as an engineering student. So after this searching for all the requirements, all the scholarship that is available, I don't seem to have a lot of choices, because actually I wanted to pursue in maybe languages or linguistic studies or something like that, because I'm interested in language studies. So I was thinking I want to study in those during my master's degree, but apparently I can't. So all the scholarships that are available is only available for me in engineering course. So I have no choice but to apply in engineering course again. And alright, sad. But to study for free, I'm willing to do that, because I know I still have the capability to study, to squeeze my brain out. Yeah, I believe that I still can do it. So I proceed with the scholarship application, and so far the scholarship application that I've already applied for is for the Turkish scholarship, which is commonly known as YTB, and the full name is actually Türkiye Bursları. It's the scholarship provided for international students from the Turkish government, and it offers full scholarship with some stipend monthly or per semester. I forgot about it, but yeah, it's a very good package of scholarship, and so I applied for it. But the problem with that is that when you are filling in for your information on the system, it will ask for your bachelor's degree's information, and based on that bachelor's degree information, they will suggest you the programs that you are eligible to apply for during your master degree. So during my time, from what I have gotten from the previous application, which I mean this year, back in January, the only choices that I have was in engineering, in chemistry, in chemical engineering, and I forgot some of them, but yeah, most of them was in chemical engineering, but at different universities. But because for that scholarship application, you are eligible to apply at 12 different universities, based on related course that is available, that they suggest to you. So based on my scholarship, they are mostly like 90% is in chemical engineering master's degree, so I have no choice but to apply for chemical engineering again. So like I said, I believe that I still have the capability to study, to do master's degree in chemical engineering, so I proceed with the application of the scholarship because I just want to achieve my goal of studying overseas for free. And that's a very good scholarship package, so why would I want to reject it just because it doesn't offer me the courses that I want, right? So I'm willing to sacrifice. Yes, sometimes you have to sacrifice to get scholarship because not everything that you want are offered with a scholarship. So and then I also applied for a Taiwan scholarship. It's more like a Taiwan graduate research scholarship where the program actually offers you a direct transition to PhD by just focusing on the research. If you are with a bachelor degree, they would provide you with a 1-year master program. It's like a fast track program for masters, and then you're gonna get your certificate. After that, then you will proceed with your PhD. So the Taiwan scholarship, it's basically is focusing on PhD itself in the research area, in the available research areas. So although I said that I don't want to do all these research things again, that is very, oh my god, that is very tiring. Thesis writing is very tiring. Doing the experiments are very, very, very tiring and very stressful and very sometimes disappointing. So I think that's a very awful experience I've ever had in my bachelor's degree. So I told myself that I don't want to do this in the future, but here I am. I'm actually applying for that. I'm applying for that experience again. I'm digging a hole for myself, but I don't mind because it also offers a very good package, I would say, because I would straight get my PhD, and I also get a monthly stipend, and I also get accommodation, I think. But yeah, it's a very good one, so I applied for it as well. And I also actually applied for a scholarship in Finland, but that scholarship is more like doesn't really wants to, it accepts international student, but it requires you to have work experience at least like 2 years in engineering field. I mean, related to your field of your courses before, of course. So I don't have any work experience except for my internship, so I just try my luck and applied for that scholarship. And then yeah, I'm waiting for it, but I don't have a high hope for it as how I have a high hope for my Turkish and the Taiwan scholarship. And then I am also applying for a few more, like in China, in Germany, and yeah, some other countries, but I haven't really completed my application because there's still a lot of time for it. And yeah, so I'm doing it with slow progress right now, actually. But anyway, what I'm going to tell you is that whether this scholarship application is easy or not, I would say it's very hard. Nothing great comes easy. Applying for scholarship is a very hard process. It's a very difficult and yeah, very fun process, because first you'll need to get your resume or your CV done, and then that will require you to have some documents like your certificates, your degree certificates, your academic transcripts, like the verified, the original one, you know. So because I haven't officially graduated, so I can't really get the official certificates with me, so I have a little bit of problem there, and that's what making my scholarship application is really slow actually. And other than that, some of the scholarship would need you to get a health check where they will ask for proof of your health quality. Like you need to go for a doctor, you need to get your blood test and whatnot, and you have to provide that data in the scholarship together. And then I don't know how long that process is gonna take, but it might take just like few days. I don't think it's gonna take like weeks, right? So I don't know, I never done it. And then other than that, oh yes, if you are applying for a master's degree in research, they will need you to provide a research proposal. So one option is that you just come up with your own research proposal, and second option is where they would require you to contact the professors at their university. You have to get approval from their professors, and then you have to be in agreement with what topic are you going to research on and what not. You have to provide the research proposal then. So it's going to take a long time because most probably there's a lot of approach received by the professors from other applicants, and I don't want to, you know, trouble myself in that process, so I did not apply for the scholarships that requires me to do this step. And for the Turkish scholarship, it doesn't require this step, so you have to just straight away provide your own research proposal. And what I did was I modify a little bit of my proposal from what I had when in my bachelor degrees. So I just modify something there and then put it inside the Turkish application. And then yeah, that's it. And then the other things is that you have to provide a letter of motivation or letter of intent. Yeah, you know, they are called with different names, but of course they have a different method to do it, and also a different style, different formatting. But the main thing about it is just almost the same, where you have to state why you choose this university, why you're choosing this country, or why you're choosing this course, or why are you choosing this scholarship, or why should we choose you as a successful applicant for this scholarship, why should we award you with this scholarship, and what can you contribute to your country, what can you bring to this university or this course when you receive this scholarship, and whatever, you know, those kind of questions. So it's like the main thing that will help you to get this scholarship. So you have to really put effort in this writing of letter, because yeah, it's going to be evaluated, and that will give a first impression before you are invited for interview for the scholarship. Yeah. And other than that, mm, I can't really remember. Oh yes, you have to get a recommendation letter. Some scholarship would need you to get at least three recommendation letters, so you have to prepare all this beforehand, at least get 5 recommendation letters from your current professors, current lecturers during your degree, or if you are applying for bachelor degree, then have at least 3 recommendation letters from your previous teachers, because that is very important as well. But make sure the lecturer that you are asking for the letters from is someone who is close with you or someone who knows you well. Don't ask for the letter from a lecturer who barely know who you are, because then they wouldn't really know what to write in there. But although you do give them your resume or your CV in reference for the writing of the recommendation letter, but it's also important to make sure the lecturer knows you well, is because your employer or the government, the one who gives you the scholarship, would or might contact them to ask more about you. So if you are giving them a recommendation letter from someone who doesn't really know you, then I don't think it would be a very good idea. So yeah. Other than that, I can't really think of what else is there needed for the scholarship. I think that's all. But yeah, their scholarship application is always hard. It's always hard. It's nothing easy to apply for scholarship, because you'll need like at least 1 week to prepare everything. You have to provide all your certificates of your student activities, that shows your leadership skills, that shows your communication skills, or all those things that you have mentioned in your resume or in your letter of motivation. Like, you have to give proof of everything. And then, oh yes, you have to make sure you have a good result. You have to get a very good CGPA, a good pointer, I would say. Yeah, I think that's it. All in all, scholarship application is very, very hard, and that is why scholarship is very hard to get, because the application itself is already difficult. So it's not something that can be easily have, and you really have to struggle, you really have to work hard for it. So if you really want a scholarship, make sure you work hard, make sure you do your best, make sure you are determined to get it. I think that's all from me. See you soon.